Good afternoon and welcome back to Yeah News at 5.
Today, we will discuss the current issue of migrant caravans from Central America, a very popular issue we are facing, and one that everyone in this country should be informed on.
I agree this country has made it very apparent that immigrants are very unwelcome. However, us as humans must come up with better ways of letting people in and allowing them a future.
Many claim they're being pushed out of their country to flee from persecution, violence, and poverty from their country of origins like Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras. They are willing to risk persecution, arrest, and deportation from America. They are being pulled into America because they are looking for better salaries and a safer way of life.
Over 7,000 migrants had to travel through Central America but are forced to stay in shelters in Tijuana and Mexicali.
Most immigrants are migrating so that they can get a better life over here, with things such as better education, better career opportunities, and free of violence. Honduras and El Salvador are ranked as the top 5 most dangerous countries without war zones.
Environmental pushes are the droughts, flooding, and other phenomena related to the climate change, lack of economic opportunity, and there are some of the largest amounts of domestic violence against women.
Central America is going through a social, economic, and political crisis. People are trying to escape the poverty and violence that is in their area. Police brutality is getting worse every day, and the number of rapes and killings are increasing. The risk of being involved with the gang is getting bigger, and it has affected many people and their family.
You can say that the pool of America is equal to the push of countries in Central America. In migration, there are theories such as Ravenstein's and Lee's. Lee's theories are basically Ravenstein's reformulated.
A crash course of Ravenstein's theories is that migration is over short distances. It is done in steps. Migrants move to urban areas but typically come from rural areas. When people move to one area, people from the other area move out. Females travel within countries, whereas males travel out of the country. Most migrants are adults. Migration increases the population of large towns. As the economy develops, the migration will increase, and the economy causes migration.
Lee, another migration theorist, pointed out the impact intervening obstacles have on migration. Take the case of these caravans. They are forced to stop at the border into the U.S., making it difficult to reach their desired location.
The caravan moved from a series of short distances throughout before they reached their long distance. For instance, they departed from San Pedro Sula.
The caravan went through major cities during the journey, which includes Mexico City, Guadalajara, then arriving to Tijuana in hopes of making it into the U.S. As you can see, they are all urban areas.
Many traveling over long distances, not just young men, but small children and their families. However, when young men are able to catch a ride, they are treated like it's a game. But they aren't in gangs like Trump believes. They are looking for a future.
Donald Trump has used this immigrant issue as a compliment. He claims he has created such a strong economy with many available jobs. Therefore, migrants taking this as an invitation. He is using this to make him appear as a figure with great amounts of political power.
Honduras is a stage 3 country with a stabilizing birth rate, so the economy isn't failing. But compared to a stage 4 country like America with a better economy and better conditions, it isn't as appealing. Honduras will eventually have a decreasing population as families leave and the elderly die. The economy will not thrive because there won't be as much cheap labor sources, but the remaining workers will need to get paid more.
America will economically benefit from these incoming Hondurans because they are a source of cheap labor and create their own labor. Immigrants create their own small businesses. This produces more jobs for other immigrants. These businesses employ 4.7 million immigrants in 2007, so the number will only increase, eventually benefiting America's economy.
Thank you for watching our segment on migrant caravans. Make sure to tune in after the commercial break for more reliable news at 5. Thank you.